Today, we're talking about the sexiest topic in the world. No, we're talking about headlights. Not the sexiest topic in the world, but everybody needs headlights, so we might as well talk about them. I have been running LEDs on most of my cars wherever I can for years, and as a result, I've tried lots of different brands and styles. And if you go on Amazon or eBay, you'll see lists and lists of brands that you've never heard of, and I've tried half of them. And a lot of them are terrible. They might look good, but they don't last very long at all. They might last forever, but be super dim that they're not even safe to use. So over time, I've learned to just stop buying the weird off brands that you see online. And I've bought a lot of mostly Pilot and Sylvania when I actually care. When I actually care about the car I'm putting into, which nowadays is all the cars. So that's great. The downside is they don't make every size. Like as far as I know, there's no Pilot LED bulbs that come in a 9006 HB4, which is what my Prelude needs. So I have them in my CRV, but I don't have them in my Prelude. Another issue is they're not cheap, but they actually last. They're like $100, $150. If you go to AutoZone, there's a new brand there that I'm not familiar with, Oracle, and they're like $150. So how do you get LEDs that don't suck? Maybe this, maybe, I'm not endorsing this yet, but maybe this. This was sent to me for free by Auxito to review. They're not paying me anything though, so I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I would never lie to you guys anyways. Anyways, let's open this up. They sent this to me for free. They did not pay me, so I don't call this a sponsored video, but okay, it comes with installation gloves, which is pretty fancy. This manual and feels a lot like, you know, the Amazon brands that I've said are pretty hit or miss, but we'll see. We'll see. At a glance, the English looks to be like actual English. So it has heatsink, it has a fan. That's pretty neat. This looks like it's not, some of the problem with the aftermarket LEDs is the heatsink is too big and it interferes with parts of your car, so that doesn't look like that'll be the case here. The OEM connectors, they're headlights. What do you want? They look good in the package. They come with these, so I don't put my goober fingers all over it. Let's see how they install. We're gonna have to check the light pattern, and then we're gonna have to do a follow-up to see if they actually last, you know, more than a week or two, because that's the problem with some of these. What? I said edit that part out. Edit that part out where I said I would lie if the company's pay. Oh shit, you're recording. All right, hey, all right, welcome back. We are installing these headlights. This is not a how to install headlights video. I'd probably get millions of views if I made those, but I would be so bored. So, okay, so here's your typical halogen that makes yellow light from the 80s, and there we go. That should fit. I'm gonna set that there. Don't touch anything. That was facing down. So we're gonna go in and then lock it. Boom, it fits. And the harness fits. It's in there. It looks pretty cool. It's got a little fan. Oh, I guess that could have started leaking. We're not full of water, but unless I just ripped it, we'll never know. It's you versus the guy she tells you not to worry about. I'm gonna put that in. Not touch it on anything. Gonna lock it by turning that. Gonna plug it in. Okay. Now, go hit those lights. That's pretty bright. That's pretty white. Do the other one. Oh yeah, it looks good. We're gonna have to come back and see what it looks like at night. So when they're on, that fan is spinning. I cannot hear it at all, but I can see that it's spinning. The fact that it's not loud is a good sign, because I've seen really cheap ones of these and the fan is loud and it's just not what you want. So it's a good sign. We'll see. Now it's nighttime, and we're doing the outside test. It's very dark. We're going to turn on these headlights and see what the pattern looks like. Now, just to head off any comments I get about why you shouldn't put LEDs in a non-projector housing, as you can see, I'm not blinding anyone because light is not very high on the door of this car, so I wouldn't be shining in anyone's face driving down the road. And they are bright and they're white, so they passed the test, and I still can't hear those fans, which is good. So far, so good. We'll see how long they last. Okay, final thoughts. So Auxito sent me those headlights in January. It is now October, so everything you've seen before, so far in this video, was recorded months ago. But the reason I didn't publish anything is because I wanted to actually see if these things lasted, because that's been the problem I've had with a lot of the less expensive brands, is that they look good, but they do not last. So they've lasted. They've been in use every single day, no issues. And the reason I decided now to publish this video instead of waiting for like a year or something perfect like that is because the headlights in one of my other cars went out. So it came to the point where I needed new headlights. And I actually decided to go ahead and buy more Auxito bulbs with my own money because they're half the price of Sylvania and better than all the other ones. So that's kind of the final answer on a review. When I'm giving something for free, would I buy this with my own money? And would I recommend it to somebody else would buy with their own money? I would. So there you go. That's the final answer. And I even went and signed up for their referral program or affiliate program. Affiliates program? Yeah. So if you want to buy these for your car at 15% off, you can put in my name in the coupon code, Joel Guerra. I'll put it on the screen. It's not that easy to spell, I suppose. And you can have some too. If you're interested in bringing these old school cars into the 21st century with things like LEDs, I actually have a next project that's going to be installing this dash cam. I'll be going over how the installation works and how to find the right wires to hardwire this. And brief review of the dash cam, but mostly it'll be about how to do it in your old school Honda. So that's it. Thanks. If that's interesting to you, hit subscribe and I'll see you next time.